Hello, Westside students. Today we're going to be playing around with a little coding. I love coding, love computer coding, just because you can do some really, really cool things with it. So we're going to be using Scratch to code, and we are going to be coding a paper, rock, scissors game. Okay. This video is going to be in two parts. First part is going to get you started and show you a few icons that you're going to need to use, and then the video is going to end. I challenge you to go ahead and try the challenge, see if you can make a paper, rock, scissors game based on the first video. And then the second video will be ending it, will be showing you exactly how to code a nice little paper, rock, scissors games and add in some sounds and stuff like that. But I challenge you to go ahead and try it. Try the first one. See if you can do it on your own. If you can't, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. You're not going to break the internet. Okay? So we're going to go to scratch.mit.edu. Okay? That's where we're going to head out first. And I'm going to go to create. Okay? Now Scratch, it's a really cool thing. It's made by MIT. It's just some block coding. So you can do some really cool coding stuff using blocks. You're not writing, you're not typing code, you're just dragging blocks. Okay? Nice little tutorial to get started. If you've never used Scratch before, you may want to pause this video and do the tutorial real quick. I think it would be helpful. But if you don't want to, or if you have used Scratch before, go ahead and close out that tutorial. Okay? Now down here we have all different code, all different blocks that we can use to make our little guy, our little sprite, do some different things. Personally, I'm not going to use this little cat. I'm going to get rid of him. I'm going to go down here, choose a new sprite, just because I feel like it. And let's see here, who shall we use? Ooh, Frank. I like Frank. Frank is cool. Move him a little bit to the middle. Okay, now Frank needs a backdrop. So I'm going to go down here, click on add backdrop, and you know what, I think Frank should be inside of a castle. I think that would be really cool. Okay, so boom, got it. Frank is ready to go. I want to center him a little bit better. There we go. Okay, so we want Frank to play paper, rock, scissors with me because I know Frank is not going to cheat. I'm going to go to events, and I'm going to use when the space bar is pressed. So the space bar is going to start everything off. You could change that to any key you want, but I'm going to have the space bar because I like the space bar. Okay, so what do I want Frank to do when we hit the space bar? Okay, I'm going to actually make a variable now. So hit right here, make variable. Okay. Now variables are really important with coding. They're a little bit abstract, a little bit tough to understand, but variables like a little code. And you can like think of it like a box, and you can put a number in that box, or you can put something in that box. I'm going to name my variable RPS, that stands for rock, paper, scissors. Okay. For all sprites, so any sprite could use it. And I'm going to hit OK. Alrighty, so we have our nice little variable, and I'm going to, under control now, okay, I'm going to drag this one in, set my variable. I'm going to change that one. Instead of saying my variable, I'm going to make it RPS, okay? So set rock, paper, scissors 2, and we're going to change it to something. Now, give me a chance to go through this. I'm looking for the random right here. Pick random number. Okay. Now set rock, paper, scissors 2, random number 1, 2, 3. Computers love numbers. Don't work with words as well. They can work with words, but they love numbers. Okay. So it's going to pick a random number between 1, 2, or 3. Okay. I'm going to say 1 is going to be rock. 2 is going to be paper, 3 is going to be scissors. Okay? Now, let's see here. Other stuff that you will need to actually be able to complete this game. Okay? if, then, and else. Okay, now you're going to put it right here. Actually, you know what? You're going to want probably a forever loop under it so you can keep doing different stuff. Then you're going to have the if, then, and else in there. And you might use a few different if, then, and else. Okay? Other things that you're going to want. Now, don't worry, I'm going to give you all guys all the answers, how to do all the coding. But other codes that might help you out a little bit, you have your if, then, and else, your operators. Okay? Now, this one right here, boom, okay, it could go like that. And you can make something if it's equal to 1. Then it could do whatever you put in here. If my variable, I'll go down to my variable. Ooh, look, RPS, we made that. If it's equal to 1, have it do something. If not, have it do something different. Okay? And let's see here. Up here in looks, this is a nice little one. Say, boom, hello for 2 seconds. Let's click on that. Now Frank says hello. But you can change this to say anything you want. Like you could say rock for 2 seconds. Now if I click on that, he's actually saying rock for 2 seconds. Okay? So that's going to be another pretty important one right there for coding your game. Now let's see if there's some others. You're going to be using sounds, but you don't really need to do anything with that. Control, we have our if-else loop, and we have our forever loop. I don't think you need any sensing. We covered the operators here. We made our variable. Cool. Go ahead, get going with that. See if you can do it. See if you can figure out how to do this. I'm going to end this video right here. The next video is going to show you straight up how to go ahead and code a rock, paper, scissors game. But go ahead, get this one started, see what you can do, and have fun. That's the most important thing. Have fun.